let's go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do first is apply the primer. I am using the Michael Todd primer again. And I'm just putting it all over the lid. And I'm going to blend it in with my finger. Before I started looking at my request, I was really inspired by the color of my fingernails, and I was going to do a tutorial for using Urban Decay nylon, which is like almost the same color as my fingernails. But I saw this request and I completely understand it because I have small eyes too, and I used to play with it. You know, I always wanted to do that cut crease and that deep crease, but I realized that it just wasn't something that I could always do with my small hooded eyes. Although there is a hooded eye crease that I'm going to do with you guys. We'll do that video. But what I'm going to do, most of this is going to be from the Mirage palette from Coastal Scents, but I am going to use the MAC paint pot, and I'm going to use it with, where'd the brush go? And this is Artifact. I always forget the name of it. But you can use this. I'm just using my favorite colors. The person that wrote to me just asked if I would show what I do when I want to make my eyes look larger, because she has the same problem I do. She has like a hooded eye, and she also wants to make them look lifted in the corners, so they're not like just out, you know, like straight out or down. She's trying, I think she has like a hooded eye and maybe like a little bit turned under, kind of like a Britney Spears. You know, Britney Spears' eyes are turned like down a little bit like this. I think that's the way she was describing her eyes. So I'm just putting a little bit of the Artifact right there, and that is just because I'm going to be using my favorite eyeshadow colors, and even though some people would consider them fall colors, it doesn't matter because I love this color. And I would get closer. I'm testing the grounds right now because I want to make sure that I'm trying to figure out why some of the videos are yellow and some of them are not. I can do a video and then 5 minutes later one's red and one's not. So at the end of the video I'm going to I'm going to take a picture of the Mirage palette and circle the colors that I use, so you'll know which ones I'm using, but you'll know that this color is so beautiful. It's at the top of the Mirage palette, and it is a red color, and I'm using just a really small flat shader brush from Sonia Kashuk. This is one of the older Sonia Kashuk brushes, and I'm just placing it on the a little less than 3/4. Maybe, yeah, I guess it is about 3/4 of the lid, and I'm just covering up that Artifact. Not all of it, because we're going to have a good, if you have like MAC Cranberry, that's a good color for this. This is just a little more red. I'm actually going to dip it into a bit more of a cranberry color because it is kind of super red, and I don't want to look like I've got like a punched eyeballs. So I am just gonna, I'm just placing it right now. I'm gonna blend it in a little bit. I'm just placing it. Now on the inner corner, I'm using just an angled brush like this, a cheap angled brush, no name. I don't even know where this came from. And I'm using, this one is like a sparkly, like a color on the inside. I would compare it to maybe like a, let's see, like a floof maybe. And I'm blending it in with that red color. And I'm highlighting the inner, whoops, sorry guys, I'm highlighting the inner corner. So I'm blending in with the red and the cranberry mixture. And then I'm just going to take that brush and just sweep along the top just to kind of blend. But most of the focus is going to be on the outer corner. I'm not doing like a crease. I'm not doing anything like truly in the crease. I'm just focusing on that outer corner, okay? So I'm going to try to hurry up because I do have a limited time. So I'll probably do eyeliner and stuff off camera, but I really want to show how I get this lifted outer corner. The next thing I'm going to do is take a brown color that's like right next to this color, and I would compare it to like the color maybe like Foley. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take that and dip it into that brown color, and I'm going to apply it right above that red and kind of make a V with it and just start to blend it. And I'm going to bring it up, like kind of flick it up. This is where I kind of get that lift. But see where I'm not really taking anything in the crease, like my crease is here. I'm not like putting any lines in the crease. And that's how I stay away from cutting off my eye. Now sometimes I do put colors in the crease because sometimes I just don't care if my eyes look small and I want it to I want to do different looks. But when I want to make my eyes look large, and my glasses a lot of times make my eyes look large anyway, but if I'm not wearing glasses and I want to have a nice large eye look, this is what I go for. And again, just keep doing and blending upward like this, and that's going to help you get that look. Now I'm going to use just like a matte, I'm going to go back and forth between a matte and a sparkle highlight that's in the palette and put it on. You've already got your inner corner highlight. Okay, so I feel like I'm losing a little bit of that lift by doing that. So now I'm going to go back in. I'm going to get like a blender color, kind of looks like wedge, and I'm just going to go like right along the top just to blend these colors out a little bit, and then I'm going to go back in one more time. With my, actually I'm going to use that angled brush that looks like this. I'm going to clean it off. Paper towel. Okay, now I'm going to dip back in that brown. It's like a reddish brown to match the cranberry color. And I'm going to go back in and I'm going to try to flick up some more. And the person that wrote to me said she does not do a lot with eyeliner because she feels like it makes her eyes look small. And eyeliner definitely can, especially if you do your waterline. So let me go ahead. I'm going to add a little bit more of the red back in. Just going to use what's on the brush already. And I'm going to add a sparkle color right in the center of the lid, just to add a little bit of sparkle. I'm trying to be so careful not to go over time. And again, I'm going to, it's the third one over, like 6th one down. I'll circle them for you. And I'm just going to like dab it right in the center of the lid. And anything dark is going to make, it adds dimension. It makes it go in. And anything that's light is going to it's going to pop out at you. So this is right here, it's got a little bit of sparkle and it's going to pop out and kind of catch the light, and it's really pretty. Alright, I'm going to go off camera real quick and I'm going to do my liner and I'm going to come right back. I'm smudging my liner right now that I applied. I used Palladio Herbal Liner in Dark Chocolate, and I am just smudging it out on the top and the bottom. Now to give it a little bit of precision, I'm going to go back in with Palladio. This is the eye ink in brown, and I'm going to go right along the eyelash. I don't want to cover up what I've done, but I want to give it a little flick. Okay, and I'm going to let that dry. In the meantime, we'll work on our bottom lashes with the brown mascara. I mentioned in the other video that brown mascara will make the copper in your eyes accentuate. I'm going to add top and I'll be right back, guys. I hope you like the look. This is what it looks like. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. This is what it looks like. I added the Fiber Wig mascara, and then the one that comes, you can buy separately, but it's the same brand. It adds volume. This will lengthen you up and this will add volume. And the lipstick I have on is a pink lipstick from Wet n Wild, and I hope we don't run out of time. But I'm so glad that you joined me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.